last class discussed about the physical changes of muscle contraction. What is the topic? Last class discussed about the physical changes of muscle contraction. Yesterday, the physical changes are explained by the special kind of theories put forward for the explanation of physical changes. That is the sliding filament hypothesis. So last class explained. So how the sliding filament in the thin filaments are slide over the thick filament. When they are sliding, the muscle contraction takes place. Now today discussing about the chemical changes during the muscle contraction. It is also very important for the examination point of view. So chemical changes during muscle contraction. What kind of chemicals are changing? What kind of events are going on at the time of chemical changes? Now today I am discussing. So chemical changes during muscle contraction. So is classified into three main categories. So first is the role of calcium. What kind of role for the contraction purpose? Second one is the ATP utilization. Third one is ATP replenishment. So first is the role of calcium. What kind of role can play able at the time of contraction? So here you know already calcium ions are also very important. So without calcium ions, muscle contraction is not takes place. So it means, say you know already this is the muscle cells. In the muscle cell structure already you know. So this is the muscle cell, so myocyte. So on the surface of the outer surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, so calcium vesicles are present. So these calcium vesicles, when they are activated through the motor neuron, so at the time what happens? The information is passed, depolarization takes place. Through the depolarization, the information is spread out throughout the cytoplasm of the cell. So then what happens on outer surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, calcium vesicles are there, they are activated, then calcium ion is freely liberated in the cytoplasm of the cell. So if the calcium ion is not liberated into the cytoplasm of the cell, muscle contractions are not takes place. Because of when the muscles are contractions takes place, at the time what happens, the cross bridges are formed. First, the cross bridges formation takes place under control of the calcium ion. So that's why if the calciums are not present in the cytoplasm of the cell, then what happens? Muscle contraction takes place. So initially, so what happened here? So calcium vesicles. So when the motor neuron information is passed to the muscle cell, immediately depolarization is taking place. The message is passed over the muscle cell. So on outer surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, calcium vesicles are there. They are activated. Calcium ions also releasing. These calcium ions also open. Which is the open? Where the cross bridges are takes place. There the cross bridges formation is takes place under control of calcium ion. So that's why calcium also very major role play in the muscle contraction. Second one, ATP utilization. You know already yesterday last class discussed about the myofibril general structure. Myofibril contain the two different kind of proteins are involved in the myofibril. One is the thick portion, thin portion. Thick portion is made by myosin protein. Thin portion is made by actin, troponin, tropomyosin. So here ATP utilization. The thick portion. What is the main thick portion? The myofibril containing thick portion is also made by the myosin protein. The myosin protein contains the two. So one is the head-like structure, other is the tail. The two heads are projected outside. The two tails are fight each other. So these heads contain the ATPase enzyme is present. Under presence of ATPase enzyme, ATPase, under presence of ATPase, ADP plus free energy is utilized, free energy liberated. So this free energy is useful for the forming of the cross bridges are forming. After formation of cross bridges, the thin filament is slide over the thick filament. Power stroke is takes place. At the time of power stroke, what happened? The thin is slide over the thick filament. So that's why ATP utilization is also very important. So at the surface, the heads, the myosin protein contains the head contains ATPase enzyme. Under presence of ATPase enzyme, ATP is divided by ADP plus liberated free energy liberated. This free energy utilization and power stroke is takes place. Through the power stroke, the thin filaments are slide over the thick filament. So that's why like this passage what happens? ATP utilization takes place. Third one, ATP replenishment. How they are formation is takes place. Utilization, ATP, how they are forming at the time of muscle contraction, explained in the third headline. That is ATP replenishment is also three different replenishment is takes place. One is the creatine phosphate, glycogen, cellular respiration. First is the creatine phosphate. The creatine phosphate already present in the cells, muscle cells or myocytes or skeleton cells. The creatine phosphate here, creatine phosphate is given to creatine plus phosphate. This phosphate is also once again added to the ADP is equal to ATP. Adenosine diphosphate combined with the free phosphate, ATP's formation is takes place. So like that, what happens? Replacement is takes place. Second one, glycogen. You know already 1% of the stored glucose is stored in the glycogen formation. Through this glucose, whatever glycogenolysis takes place. Through that, what happens? So energy is liberated. The liberated energy is also useful for the ATP replenishment. Second one is cellular respiration. So through the cellular respiration, already you know cellular respiration is classified in three main categories: glycolysis, Krebs cycle, electron transport. Through these three different kind of fashion, ATP formation is takes place. Through that cellular respiration or the glycogen burning or the creatine phosphate, through three different ways ATP replacement is takes place. So like that. So during the chemical changes during the muscle contraction, so it also takes place in three different forms. Three different important involvements takes place. That is the role of the calcium, ATP utilization, ATP replenishment. So role of the calcium also very important, and the presence of the calcium ion only muscle contraction takes place. So that's why it is also very important role. So you know already on the outer surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, calcium vessels are present. They are activated, free calcium ion liberated in the cytoplasm of the cell. So these also opening of the open site. What open site? Where the cross bridges are forming, the cross bridges forming area can able to open through the calcium ion. So that's why if the calcium is not there, cross bridges are not formed. Cross bridges are not formed, so power stroke is not takes place. Power stroke is not taken place, muscle contraction also not going on. So that's why calcium ion also very important. So next one, ATP utilization. So you know ATP is also a myosin protein contain the ATPase. So ATP 100% of ATP is ADP plus free energy liberated. This free energy 100% of this free energy thin slide over the thick filament. So utilization phosphor ATP of how they are forming explained in the third stage ATP replenishment. Three different phases: creatine phosphate, glycogen through the cellular respiration. The last ATP is also once again they are regaining. So that's why sometime in the examination point of view, two questions are coming in the annual examination. One is so explain the muscle contraction through the sliding filaments hypothesis. Otherwise, so what kind of chemical changes are occurring during the muscle contraction? This is the second question. Out of these two questions, any one compulsory coming in the annual examination.